Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Your boy Donnie Lightning here. Making some breakfast right now. Just gonna share thoughts to you guys basically right now. I'm making some coffee, some prep eggs and oatmeal. Got my eggs, some butter. I'm making my egg rice cake things. Alright, okay, so I wanna share something with you guys, something that kind of started to ponder my head today. There's some great coffee actually. But I was kind of thinking, earlier this morning. It's actually really hard. It's really hard to actually believe in yourself and believe that you can achieve something, or like achieving a goal that you like set for yourself. It's like sometimes when I think about it, something that was going through my head earlier today. I was like, I'm gonna reach 100,000 followers a year from now. And a lot of times when I set kind of goals similar to that, I just kind of think like the little voice in the back of my head, one of those voices that's like, oh no, that you can't do it. Find something a little more realistic, a little something that's something more achievable. And I'm like, what? I sort of put myself down because I'm like putting myself down, doubting myself that I can't reach that because it's an unachievable goal, Let's see how these eggs again. Needs a little more time. Where did I leave off? And like I said, all these like high standards, high goals, high things for myself. Can you actually really do that, Donald? To myself, I'm like, can you actually really do that? Like, are you actually capable of doing that, or are you just gonna give up or not even do it? Because there'll be times like in the past where I set these goals, I'm gonna start doing this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, and I'd even write it down in a paper, and I have it right there, I have like 5 big goals that I would set, and I would do it for like a day or two. I'd be like on it, and then whatever happens, things happen, things happen, and I would never actually continue doing it or get back to it, because there'd be a day where like I just excuses, but like I couldn't do it, and I was like, what the hell, man, and I would do that like on and off, on and off, on and off, just setting goals or like even just continue to pursue them, It was something I kind of struggled with for quite a long time. I don't know why, but it was just something, I don't know if it was more so of the embarrassment that I thought and like the cringiness that I thought that was gonna be put on myself, that I put on myself, and the judgment that I was gonna like the thought that I was gonna get judged or be judged or even judged by myself, freaking sound like a court of law. And the jury said, let me get these eggs made. But yeah, like honestly, like I would, again, set goals, start and do it for like a day or two, and not even come back around to them. And now, I guess that I'm older, more matured, later in life, I guess it kind of like sort of hit me. I gotta get my shit together, pretty much. Now that next year I'm gonna be getting married, I don't want to be like, even though I won't mind failing. That's the thing. I don't mind failing, just that I really, really, really do mind not trying. That I really do mind. And I don't like trying. And when I don't try, I know I failed myself, So it's just kind of a fun place to be at, And I guess it kind of hits me a little more whenever I'm like home alone. And I'm like, I have so much time and I get thoughts going through my head. I get a lot of ideas, a lot of thoughts. And I'm like, get up and go do them, Start doing them. Start following those thoughts. And I don't know if it's just like the laziness of me that sometimes would hit me, and I'm like, nah, it's fine, I'll just, take a rest day, But recently it hasn't been like that. It's more been Donald like really, I'm talking kind of to myself, like Donald really being like super disciplined to himself, knowing that, and actually knowing something that he wants to have and a goal that he wants to achieve, something that like is like ready to be done, I'm kind of going so far off track right now. Hopefully Donald can figure something out with this video. And I guess now that I'm more so in a stable place in my life. Now, I'm also getting a new job later on, so, you know, I really want to pursue this social media, my content creation, you know. It's something that I've actually really been doing. And I know you guys have been hearing that in a couple videos that I've been saying it, because really, honestly, something that I actually want to do, something I want to pursue. And lately I have been feeling like I've been pursuing that, you know. I've actually been putting my time, a lot more time than I used to, into it. So now I'm just gonna forget all those thoughts that I was having before about not being able to achieve anything or not believing in myself. Let me pop this. I guess I'm doing this as sort of a manifestation video for me later on. A year from today, it's gonna sound crazy, but I've always said it, and now I'm gonna get my shit together and I'm gonna actually do this. A year from today, I want 50,000 followers. 50,000 followers across my platforms. Now that I said it, it's like, hit me again, you know, it's like, oh no, find something a little more achievable, you know, 10,000, 20,000, something more achievable, you know, that voice in my head. No, it crossed my mind right now. I'm like, no, screw that. 50,000 followers by the end of next year today. I'm gonna have 50,000 followers. I'm just gonna do it. No more ifs, buts, stops. I gotta get my shit together. This is my manifestation video, 50,000 followers and some sort of sponsor. Gorilla Mind would be great, just saying, all right? Just saying, I have this all over the place. Gorilla Mind would be great, but my manifestation video right now, 50,000 followers across my platforms a year from today. It is 10:30. I don't know why that time mattered. Hold on. It's November 12th. Yes, I want to go check. It's November 12th, 2025. November 12th, 2026, I'm gonna have 50,000 followers across my platforms. If not that, then more. There, I freaking said it. My eggs are probably burning. And a nice cup of joe. So that's pretty much all I'm gonna share with you guys. I'm gonna keep making more videos. Follow my social medias. No more if, buts, or if I can. I'm going to do it. I'm gonna change my mindset, guys. I'm doing this for me and for the future me. So follow, subscribe, wherever you're watching this. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys. I'll leave a link in the description below. That's it for today. Thank you guys. Bye.